My name is Zlata Berman and I am a partner at Spektor and Berman. Today, I'd like to discuss with you a question that I probably get asked the most during my consultations, and that is what to do if your case gets stuck with immigration. If you've gone to a naturalization interview, to a marriage interview, to any kind of an adjustment of status interview, and afterwards you have not heard from immigration in over 6 months, your case is stuck. It happens a lot. Immigration is not running as smoothly as one would hope. However, there are a few things that you can do. And I will tell you the 3 things that I suggest to my clients from the easiest to the more difficult. Number 1, call the USCIS customer service number. It's easy, it's free. You'll spend a little bit of time dealing with the automated system. Call them, tell them that your case is outside of normal processing times and that you want to do a service inquiry. What happens when you do that is in 30 days after you call, they will send you a letter explaining that you did call, documenting your call, and explaining what the situation is. Unfortunately, most often than not, the letter is very generic and it says, yes, your case is outside of processing times. There's nothing that we can do. Good luck. But sometimes it works. Sometimes it's the only thing that you need. So it's the easiest thing to do. You call from your home, do it. Number 2, call your congressman. Your elected officials are interested in helping you as well. To them, you are potential voters, you are their constituents, and they can help. So bring your paperwork, tell them how long your case has been pending with USCIS, and see if they can help. They often can. They have a direct line to emailing, to speaking with them, and they often can move this case along. Important, they cannot make immigration approve your case. They cannot give you any immigration advice. They're not immigration attorneys. They can sometimes move the case along. It's been very, very helpful on occasion. So do that. It's a little bit more complicated. You have to go and do the thing, but it does work. Number 3, if both of those things fail, sue the government. Yes, you can. Because under their own laws, under their own rules, it says that they have to make a decision on your case within a certain time, usually within 180 days. You cannot make them approve your case, you cannot make them deny your case, but they can't just leave you hanging in perpetuity wondering what's going to happen. And so when this happens, when nothing else works, you can file a lawsuit against the government. We have been doing more and more of these every month, and they are very, very successful. The reason they work so well is the lawsuit is filed in actual district court, so not immigration court with no rules or timelines or anything like that. It's a judicial court with rules of procedure, which means once we file, the government has so many days to respond to us, and they very often do. They usually don't want to litigate this case, they usually just respond to us and move the case along. Important. Same thing as number 2. We cannot make them approve your case, we cannot make them deny your case. What we can do is move your case along, move it forward. In fact, very often, because by the time we get involved, the case has been pending for so long, when they do move the case, they very often schedule you for another interview just to make sure everything is still the same. Which means, again, there's no guaranteed approval, but at least you won't sit there and wonder what's going on with your case. Is it ever going to move? Will you ever, get your green card, get your status, and be able to move on and do other things? So do the 3 things that I recommended. Call the customer service, call your congressman, and if everything else fails, sue the government. If you have any additional questions, you can always call for a consultation. My name is Zlata Berman, and I am a partner at Spektor and Berman, as I said. Thank you.